The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. From the 6. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Colts.
Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams, but that's how they put them on notice.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Looking to throw. Prescott. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Aiden Hutchinson racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Now Prescott. Over the middle, it's complete. It'll be a pickup at 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down. And the Jaguars send out their punter. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. Fielded just inside the 20. Well, a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Hall to start the drive. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme, when you have a blocker on a defender.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the Jaguars will take over here just shy of the 30.
They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Prescott. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Over the middle to Beckham. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Touchdown. Odell Beckham. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Taken in at the 3.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's at the 40. Past the 20. He will score. Touchdown, Colts.
Again, I'm a partner. I get fired up. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns in the same game. This is fun to watch.
Yeah, we call a lot of games in a lot of different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see those. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Here's Prescott. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders. And nowhere to hide on that play.
No, there was not, because every exit door, that was surrounded. I think that was supposed to be a bootleg, but he had no chance to get outside the pocket and try and make a play.
To try again after the sack. Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early, but it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down by the Colts.
A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team.
And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Now Hill to return it.
A well-hit ball there. 50 yards on the punt, 3 on the return. And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a...
There he goes, right side. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are. This team is truly a threat to score every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big streak like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. Let's see if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that'll make it second down. Prescott to throw it. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A first down throw for Prescott. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Well, these two teams met in Indy earlier in the year with the Colts coming out on top. So if they can find a way to win here in Indianapolis, they would take the season series 2-0.
To the air again, Prescott. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And again, it's Prescott. Wide open receiver, complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A good pickup there, 26 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now a handoff looking right. And he'll take this into the end zone. A touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there.
His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are back within a score.
Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
Look, I know that all eyes and all credit should be on the guys that brought the ball back a long way. But I'm just wondering about the guys covering and their special teams coach. They've got to be looking at each other and saying, at what point are we going to find a way to stop these guys?
And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
Ball again on 2nd down.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
115 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted.
And the Jags are going to take over at their own 41.
You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right?
I know we're just in the second quarter and there's a ways to go in this game, but that's a second drop. I'm wondering if that's a little bit of an alarm bell for them when they start calling plays on the offensive side of the ball.
His eyes already looking upfield on that last one before he brought it in. To throw again on second down. Prescott. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Third and long for Prescott. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Colts are going to take possession here at their own 33.
And I think this is a situation where a quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's third and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
And he'll get this up to about the 40. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
All again on second down.
And some space here. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
A play fake, now Fields to throw.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted.
And the Jaguars are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him, and that's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go over the lock.
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Aiden Hutchinson
in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty damn well, don't we?
There he goes, left side. 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Jaguars come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 21. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
A shotgun snap, Fields.
Yeah, he'll find Hall. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll make it third down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on third down, Fields. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he's going to have the Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Going for Kyle Pitts again. He's got him again.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
To the air again, Fields.
That one caught by Tyreek Hill.
He'll get it inside the 20.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Fields. Finding Hockenson here on the out route.
Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Now Fields.
He's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. T.J. Hockenson from 3 yards out as his guys have now moved out in front. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he's got some space here. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
136 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Prescott on first down. And incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield. But as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting.
Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted.
Picked by Jeff Okudah.
And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD.
Koo for the extra point.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines to run at it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Third quarter here in Indy. This is 2nd and 10.
Throwing, Prescott. And he comes back with one complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It's a pickup of 6.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw taken in by Evans here.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes...
Back now in Indianapolis. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the 4th. First down, Prescott. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line.
149 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Third and short yardage, Prescott. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
On 2nd and 11 now. Fields. He finds his man complete. That's Hall. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down.
Here's Fields.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Koo knocks this one through the post. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field very well.
And what a luxury it is that the kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth-quarter hole.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he'll be out right at the 35. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. To throw is Prescott. This is caught by Evans. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. Now Prescott. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football. On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Hall again on 2nd down.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Hall again.
Stopped short of the 25, but that second effort got him a couple extra.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall.
And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
To throw is Fields.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. T.J. Hockenson, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Colts add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is now 24.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. On play action, Prescott. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great effort there. 46 7 yards.
And the Jaguars are able to cut into that deficit.
Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This one taken just inside the 10.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much.
And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Straight ahead is Hall. And he'll get this to the 32.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Ball again on 2nd down.
And some room to run now. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
178 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he'll just get rid of it.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
2nd and 10, Fields again.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields.
And going deep for Hill. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Tyreek Hill with career touchdown number 156. That ties him with Terrell Owens for 5th all-time.
And the Colts are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. Now Prescott. And my goodness, another interception.
picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there. 34 yards.
And the Colts up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter. Fields trying to throw for it.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a stapler for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door. Maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end the ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
We'll see if they go back to base.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the